You know, transfers are such a big piece of building a championship team. I think Gary Gait from Syracuse found maybe the gem of all transfers, and Jake Stevens, a midfielder from Princeton. I know you watch the PLL, a midfielder like Zach Currier. He's a jack of all trades, a master of all. And when you look at Syracuse a year ago, their offense was legit with all those young guys, but they had trouble in a lot of different areas. Winning faceoffs, getting offense from the defensive end, middle of the field ground balls, D'ing up opponents. Enter Jake Stevens, who's really elite at all those things. He can shut you down in the middle of the field. He's unbelievable on ground balls, and he's a goal scorer too. Top 10 in the nation last year in extra man goals. So I think Gary Gait, he found a pot of gold when it comes to Stevens, who's also from Canada, just like his coach. Who do you have on the women's front?
I'm going with Jane Early at the University of Denver. I think Denver last year had a historical season. Undefeated, made it to championship weekend for the first time in program history. But it was their defense that was talked about. Nation's leading defense. And I think with good reason. They held teams to single-digit goals constantly. The unit that wasn't talked about as much was their offense, and that's where Jane Early comes into play. She was the D3 National Player of the Year. She won national championships at Middlebury. And I think her offensive firepower and toolbox is exactly what the Denver offense needs. Plugging Jane into the offensive end, I think Denver's gonna be a scary team this year.
Defense wins championships. It doesn't hurt when you got some goal scorers.